Assalamualaikum to Dr. Muhammad bin Majid. We are from Group 4. Today we are presenting the company analysis of the Italian baker Sdn Bhd Massimo. We are Group 4 are consists of 4 members which are NOOR AMIERA, SITI NOOR KHAIRUNNISHAK, SITI NOOR ZULAIKHA and me NOOR AMALINA ZAHIRA. Let's start our presentation with company background of Massimo by the Italian baker. The Italian baker Sdn Bhd is a 100% owned subsidiary of FFM Bhd, where in 2011 they introduced Massimo, a well-known Italian bakery of high-quality breaks baked with unmistakable passion of baking in Italian style. Its office is located at Pulau Indah, Pelabuhan Kelang, Selangor, Darul Ihsan, while its production house is at Sungai Buloh, Selangor, Darul Ihsan. The Massimo has its own superior quality bread by combining the tradition of the Italian human baking passion with modern days technique to make sure that it always remains the authentic taste from having it served fresh from the oven. They use high quality flour from FFM and other quality ingredients to ensure the same quality and consistency in every loaf, with made them bake the bread under stringent quality assurance to meet the demands of today's consumers. The name of the brand Massimo itself is chosen to represent the entire product with the tag Wholesome Goodness Maximum Satisfaction, which embodies the bold tradition of providing wholesome goodness to all day. Next, let's see Massimo vision and mission. Vision of Massimo is to be a market leader in our core businesses, reported for our sustainable quality products and services. For the mission of Massimo is to strengthen our leadership position in our core businesses in Malaysia, expand regionally for future growth, invest in related activities for greater synergy and increase shareholder value in a socially and environmentally responsible manner through management excellence. Now, we move to Massimo logo. Massimo is a well-known brand in the Italian fashion industry, and the name itself connotes luxury and status while facing conventional design with contemporary elements. Massimo bread is in a class of its own when it comes to excellent quality bread bakes that combine modern technique with Italian baking tradition to ensure that it always maintains that genuine fresh from the oven taste. The complete product will be branded under the name Massimo with the slogan Wholesome Goodness Maximum Satisfaction. Now I will share the organization's culture and structure of Massimo. The Italian baker Sdn Bhd is dedicated to ensure their products are acceptable and meet their customers' need and want. Thus, they are committed in making profit and take any chance to increase their company reputation. It is the organizational culture of Massimo. Meanwhile, the organizational structure the Italian baker Sdn Bhd is led by a great work which has stability organization structure with marketing and accountability mechanisms. The board of directors is from professional and experienced leaders.
What is IFE matrix? IFE stands for Internal Factor Evaluation, which is a strong tool used to evaluate firm's internal environment and to reveal its strengths as well as weaknesses. In this metric, the strengths and weaknesses of a company is used for the evaluation. While looking for the strengths, ask what you do better or have more valuable than your competitors have. In the case of the weaknesses, it asks which areas of the company could improve and at least catch up with the competitors. So, for the Italian baker, the total weighted score for its IFE matrix is 2.21, which is below 2.5. This result means that its internal position is weak. For EFE metric, it stands for External Factor Evaluation, where it is a strategic analysis tool used to evaluate a company's external environment and to reveal its opportunities as well as threats that are affecting the company. After conducting EFE metrics for the Italian baker, the score result is 2.75. This score is a good score which explains that the Italian baker can adapt the strategy well with external environment conditions. Let's move on to the next metric, which is CPM metrics. CPM metrics, or comparative profile metric, is an analytic tool that provides necessary information of comparative advantage based on critical success factors and serve as a basis for an organization's strategy. Based on the CPM metrics we conducted, Gardenia is the strongest player in the industry with 4.3 score in relative strength in product quality, brand reputation, price competitiveness, and advertising compared to the Italian baker, who only achieved a score of 3.6 and Mighty White only for 3.0.
For the SWOT matrix, There is 3 SEO strategy that we have combined, which is produce more gluten-free bread for the customer each year, add more tree store for marketing revenue, and lastly, add more flour-based products as is specialized in the baked goods. After that is WO strategy. This strategy is also have 3, which is come out with several new products that competitors do not have, add more advertising in the market to promote brand, such as social media, television, and radio. And lastly, produce more product monthly. Furthermore, for SD strategy, they also have 3, which is hire 2 new promotion employees to ensure price strategy. Follow the trend when it comes to new food product in taste and presentation. And lastly, add loyalty program to the customer. The last strategy is WT strategy, that only have 2 strategy. That is calculate the cost to alike with the retailer, collaboration with influencers or artists to promote the product in the market. The internal external metrics is another strategic management tool that is used to examine a company operating conditions and strategic positions. The internal external metrics, or IE metric for short, is based on examination of internal and external business aspects that are immersed into a single suggestive model. Based on the picture, the IFE for the Italian baker is 2.21, while EFE is 2.75. By then, the position for the IFEs is average, which is N7s. The position for the EFE is medium. This makes the company will need to hold and maintain, that include a market penetrations and product developments. The space metric is a management tool that is used to examine a business. It is used to determine the type of strategy that a corporation should pursue. The space metric is divided into 4 sections: aggressive, conscious, defensive, and competitive. And the picture show that the space metric, which convey that the Italian baker should pursue a conservative strategy. This makes the Italian baker to make a strategy that market penetration, market development, product development, and related diversifications. To conclude, after preparing all the metrics for the stage 2, which is SWOT metrics, IE metrics, and lastly space metrics, it will all come down being recommendation is market penetrations, product development, as well related diversifications. After considering all the essential criteria, all these solutions are recommended for the Italian baker. Furthermore, after doing the QSPM for the stage 3, it is found that the best strategy is add more tree store for marketing revenue. Even though the Italian baker is low, but it is bread in its packaging in 3 color based on the Italian flags, green, white, and red. By then, in the future, the Italian baker can improve his their way by add more store in the future.
According to the result of the QSPM metric, there is a marketing strategy that the Italian baker needs to overcome their weakness. The goal of marketing strategy include everything from identifying who consumer you are to choose and which channel to utilize to reach them. We found out that the Italian baker is not using technology to advertise their product. The Italian baker weakness is they do not create brand awareness through advertising. The marketing strategy needs to expand so that the Italian baker will have more opportunity in the market. The strategy that emphasizes the marketing strategy will lay to the groundwork for the Italian baker department to conduct the marketing strategy to develop a successful strategy that can be used to market their product. This will immediately establish a very powerful competitive advantage for the Italian baker, allowing them to compete more effectively with their rival and reduce the impact of their competitor relying on technology. However, in order to maximize the effectiveness of the strategy, the Italian baker must utilize all the available resources to use for the marketing strategy. The first solution to overcome the weakness, which is lack in advertising, is collaboration with the influencer to promote product in the market for the implementation of the long-term objective. The Italian baker has to collaborate with the influencer so that they can market their product. This strategy can make the Italian baker social media get engagement as well as their brand awareness. Second solution is to manage finance to have marketing budget for the implementation of the long-term objective. Finance department should allocate money for marketing in social media, as nowadays the internet is going to spread faster than traditional marketing. We recommend the Italian baker to have a budget for marketing in a social media. Next is the expectation of the new strategy. The first one is cost leadership strategy. As the Italian baker is a huge company, we recommend them to do cost leadership strategy. This strategy is about buying a raw material at a very cheap price, then you can sell it at a lower price than your competitors. Our recommendation is the Italian baker will find a supplier of flour with the cheapest price so that they can reduce the cost and sell it to the lower price as consumer will buy their bread, not from other competitors. The second strategy is product development strategy. The Italian baker has to improve their existing product. Our recommendation is the Italian baker should dedicate a team to do the R&D process about the new recipe of the loaf. The team should do the research about the taste of the bread loaf as well as the packaging of the product. The team may do a transparent packaging so that the consumer can see the bread loaf and will be attracted to buy the bread loaf. To conclude, the Italian baker has its own uniqueness by being the #1 Italian-style baked bread. Although they receive a great competition from Gardenia, their main competitors in the bake industry, they hold significant standing in the industry by staying true to producing high-quality breads in Italian style using high-quality flour from FFM and other quality ingredients to meet the demand of today's customer. The Italian baker is seen to doing good for the past 3 years by being one of the pioneer in the bakery industry in terms of sale and revenue. Tough, they are affected by the wave of COVID-19 in 2020. The percentage of losers is lesser than other in the industry, and that alone signifies